Sponsored by LDO Motors and PolyMaker. Live stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams on 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The box turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's dream for the Box Turtle build. It's turtle time. Sponsored by LDO Motors and PolyMaker. Stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams on 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Live streams for the Box Turtle build. It's turtle time. Sponsored by LDO Motors and PolyMaker. Live stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams on 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's dream for the Box Turtle build. It's turtle time. Sponsored by LDO Motors and PolyMaker. Stream on 3D HP, straight from Las Vegas. 3D HP brings you videos and live streams on 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, and seed engraving and painting. Every Saturday, 3D HP is content creators and makers on the Jerry Show. The Box Turtle is here and it's turtle time. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started.
Hello, and welcome everybody. Welcome. My name is Jerry. You're watching 3D HP, and today is part 2 of the turtle build. And MG Longshot, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. I seen earlier Fabrico became a channel member. Fabrico, if you're watching, thank you very much for doing so. Yeah, today's part 2. We're in Las Vegas. It's 65 out and really windy here, so I'm kind of glad I'm in the house. Very windy out. 3D Medic Vince, hello, how are you doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, in my first part that I did last Wednesday, I got the frame done. I got that all built. I got the extruders put together. The one small issue I had on the extruders is the filament wasn't running through it properly. So I took my motors back off after the stream. I took my 2 thumbs. I pressed on the center shaft real hard with my 2 thumbs. It lined it up. I retightened the set screw. Worked perfectly fine. And then as far as for tightening the spring 1.5 turns after it engages, I turned it sideways with it loose. You could see the spring had play in it back and forth. I just turned it very carefully to where the spring didn't have any play. And then based on the top of it that has the emblem on it, I turned it 1.5 turns. So that's pretty close to being adjusted right. Put the motors back on, left them loose, turned them slightly in to grab the gears, and then snug down the screw. And today we're going to start on the respoolers. So let me switch cameras here and we'll show you what we got going on here. All righty, here we are in the respooler page here. And let's take a look at the manual here. And this talks about taking the shafts, going over some sandpaper, and make sure the bearings go on nice and smooth, so they don't fit too tight. So switching cameras. I've got one here. I've got some memory cloth out of the garage. I have a roll of it out in the garage. This is specifically made for metal. Works very well. And one of the bearings I've already done. Let me check it. I don't really remember which bearing it was. Yeah, it's this one right here. See, this one slides on very easy. So we just need to go through the other 3. So I've got my drill. Back at this camera. You change so I can read chat. There we go. DaVinci 10, hello. Just getting going. I see a lot of people are live streaming. As you know, I usually only live stream on Saturdays in my Maker Hangout. So last Wednesday was the first time in a very long time that I've done any kind of a live build. The only thing I've ever done a live build on was the Cruise Mini. Check that on the bearing. And that one slides all the way through. So I've got 2 done. Switch my camera back so you can see what I'm doing here. Putting it on it, holding it. Getting a little bit of debris on the table. See how that works. Okay, that works fine. And the last one. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I see Steve Builds and a few other people are streaming right now. Grant, 3D Musketeers. Go back to where I can see chat at. But LDO, Jason with LDO and PolyMaker are sponsoring this build. Or no. Jason was nice enough to send me my first kit. First one I've ever done from LDO. And then Tim DeWitt will be on this afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific. So I plan on being in his chat and see how he's coming along. That end don't feel right. You go over this end some more. Seems to be good. Okay, those four are done. Get my debris off the table. Some sanding. Re-spoolers. Okay, so what we're going to be starting, we find all the parts there. So let me go through and find everything. We'll have a left and a right half. Originally, I printed, what was it, 8 lefts. I had to change it, so I reloaded the wrong file. Okay, we got 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm working with PolyMaker ASA. I've got purple and blue called Pop Blue ASA. And then the trays were done in green PolyMaker PLA Pro. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 and 4. We're going to take the tabs off. Where my pliers? Oh, that popped up easy. Ouch. Little bit of an ouch there. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me look at the screen here real quick. Okay, it's right there. I'm not going to find that centerpiece. I had a pair of pliers, but I was working on my wife's car. Probably, oh, here's another pair. Small pair of channel locks. Right here, these will work. Comes off like butter. Just a little hard on the fingers sometimes. Okay, those are garbage. Hey, Matt German, how you doing today? One, two, three, 4. Find all the spools of those laid out. Okay. And that end piece pops off, so little support block. I get printed pretty good. Wonder if they're supposed to, let's see if there's a hole in the bottom there. Yes, there is. We got a hole right there and mine's covered up. So take my knife and clean that out. There's danger knives inside. My son got this for me a few years ago for Christmas. Very cool. Yeah, I went ahead and I had supports on some of these parts that I shouldn't have. Don't want to take too much off or the PTFE coupler won't fit in there right. Lightly clean that out. Okay, did I get them all? 1, 2, 3. Got one more right here. And that's 4. Okay. Let's go on to the next page. Heat inserts. Okay. Set this stuff out of the way, get that set up. I think I had that set to go up to about 250, so 250, 260. We'll see where it stops at. And my heat inserts I got right here in the tray from last time. See where they're going. In the bottom. Okay. Thunder Keys, hey, what's going on today? How you doing? Guy the Jedi, hello, hello. Betty Boop, what you doing? MG Longshot, hello, hello. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Scroll back up here. Happy Sunday for sure. Print parts with holes. Oh, cool. We'll check that out. Okay, 260. It's up to temp. See if you can see that on the camera there. Kind of a shadow on it. And I think I have a tool for holding those at that angle. Not, oh, I don't need it. I think that'll sit flat. My reader's back on so I can see what I'm doing here. Well, that's not straight. Oh, I got it upside down. That looks good. There's one. two. Change my screen so I can see chat again. Guys, Jedi, how you doing? Things that happen when you're live. Yeah, it's always something, right? Yeah, things are going good so far. Okay, those two are done. Going to the third one. It's going to get music piped in, but Pretzel Rocks, when I played it during my live stream, nobody could hear it. So I don't know why. And then I want to put chat up on the screen rather, because YouTube, I have it set to replay live chat, but it's not working. So that's probably why a lot of people just put it on their main screen so you can see it. So I was reading how to do that in OBS, how to put it there. But I'm running Talk Studio. I've got OBS in the background. Run a virtual camera, and then I'm using Talk Studio to go live with. So I'm not sure if that's all the same. I'll have to experiment and find out. Yeah, the iron comes with a press, like $45 on Amazon. Yeah, I asked, Tim has one like it, and I asked him where he got his. He sent me a link, and then I went on Amazon, I bought one. Yeah, it seems to work fine, real easy to put together. I used to do these freehand when I built my Hypercube, but it's well worth the price. And the pin post at the top, it's the chance to win a roll of PolyMaker filament. If you guys want to go fill it out, we'll do the giveaway after I've been live about 2 hours. I assume I'll be live for about 3 hours today. So we'll do the giveaway later. It's almost like I need more light to see what I'm doing here. These reading glasses aren't doing the trick like they should. But we're getting there. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. And this, when I get this built, it's going to be going on my Sobel SVO8. The box turtle is designed to work with any clipper-based machine, or it can be. You might have to modify your firmware, change your hot end, put a cutter on it, but it's designed to work with any clipper-based machine. Okay, let's see what that next part is I needed. I got those in. Right there on each side, okay? Get this part right here. A little part, I got to put one heat insert on each side of it. Montana Maker, hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it doesn't lay flat. I got the little lip right there, so I got to kind of hold it freehand. Hopefully that one's not crooked. The first one. And I press it on the table to kind of give it a quick chill to cool it down. Make sure everything's flat. Okay, 2 more of those to go, and we'll move on to some good stuff. Yeah, it looks slightly crooked. Hopefully that's okay. We'll find out when I try to put a bolt in it. Okay, 1 more to go. Oops. Get on the right paper here. Show you what I'm looking at. There we go. Aha! Yeah, those are the ones Tim was telling me about. Be careful you don't put them in too far. The shaft won't fit. So I'll put the shaft in, and then I'll put the heat shrink in. That way it pushes right up against the shaft. That's what I think would be a great idea. Four M3 heat shrink inserts. Why am I only seeing 2 of those? I thought we had 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Install 4 heat set inserts as shown. Yeah, okay. All right, and the next one after that. Okay, moving on to that. Awesome. Okay, got a whole bunch of them here. Ow, ow, son of a... Don't ever do that, folks, if you've seen that. Instead of picking up the shaft, I picked up my X-Acto knife. Why? Yeah, I picked up the X-Acto knife because it's just like the round shaft. when I kind of ran it to my finger, but we do not have blood. So be careful. It's like the time I was filling up my vape pipe and I had a bottle of nano polymer adhesive on the counter sitting here. And luckily I looked at it when I poured it in, it was purple and real watery. It's like, what the hell? It's like, oh no. So I had to throw the whole end off my vape pipe in the garbage because I picked up the wrong bottle, which is exactly the same as my vape juice. So anyway, don't keep them together on the same table. Does that not go on there? I thought that went on there. It's too tight. Probably have to put some sandpaper in there and clean that out. Be careful I don't run them in too far. Let's see. Yeah, this part right here, I believe at some point goes on that shaft, right? Because I was going to put that on, then put in the heat inserts. That way I wouldn't go too far. Montana Maker. Wow. Thank you very much for the $10. Got a button for that. Let's see, we got that right here. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Very cool, my friend. Thank you. Hey, Dum Dum, how you doing? Hey, DeWitt. Screen that is 100 keys. Those do not go on the rods yet. I know. I thought I'd put them on the rods just to put in the heat inserts to make sure I didn't put the heat inserts too far. And do not wrench them on too much. Those heat inserts will strip out. Okay. Tight part onto the shaft. See what I got here in tools. Helper tools. I'll have to do that freehand. Yeah, let's give one a shot. Yeah, I think that'll work. There's still a lot of room underneath where it hasn't came through, but it looks like it's seated in there pretty good. Level with the top of the hole is fine. Yeah, so I don't stick all the way through. Okay. Gonna use my X-Acto knife to straighten them out when I drop them in the hole. Yep, that's working. Whole bunch more to go. The Shrimp Father, aka Martin. Hello, how you doing today? Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. I got 1, 2, 3, 6 more to go. We're getting there. Take a drink. But I watched a few videos on YouTube that talked about how you take your chat out of YouTube and you go into OBS and put it on the screen, put it in a window or whatever. That way all my chat here will be actually on the video screen. Because for some reason, YouTube for a long time now hasn't been showing my chat after my streams. I have it checked in the back room to show chat to replay, but it hasn't been doing it. So maybe that's why a lot of content creators put it right on their screen, because you see your chat when you're there, plus you see it on the screen. I think that's why. And I've got, like I say, I got chat up right now where I can see it right here. And I switch around because I can't read it from over there very well. Then I got those parts ordered from TH3D yesterday. Tor was talking about, so I can put vanilla clipper or whatever on my SV08. Kenny had ordered one of the 3 parts, a duplicate for me, coming from off eBay. So I got the other 2 parts and ordered a couple extra ones so I can mail them to Kenny, and he can mail me the one. So, and also have to figure out what kind of hot end setup I want to put on the SV08 or what's compatible with the cutter and all that. I haven't researched it. I've asked a few questions in some groups, and I asked a couple people, but we'll have to wait and see. Take care, Tim. We'll see you after a while. 4 p.m. Pacific, Tim will be live, guys, working on his box turtle. So please check him out later. Chugging along, we're getting there. And Thunder Keys, if you're still here, thank you very much for dropping in my hangout yesterday. Really nice meeting you and talking with you. I keep looking at my YouTube camera, my video, to see where my hands are, but that's delayed, so I'm looking at the wrong one. And that's upside down. The small one goes on the bottom. The thread's on the top. And I'm told when you heat up these inserts, they twist themselves in place. I haven't really noticed that, but that's what I've been told. Yep, you're always welcome. I love having makers and content creators drop in, chat, talk about what they want to, what they're working on, what they're doing. And I enjoy everybody shows up in chat. Almost done. Working on the last one. Alrighty. Got those done. Let's see where we're at here on the paperwork. Okay, that's where you use a tool. You press that in. It's very simple. These are meant to be tight. Lay them flat and press them in. Use a helper tool. Alrighty. So let's see. Here's a helper tool. Move this out of the way. And see, we got the helper tool right here. It just kind of slides in and sits there. And the coupler is going to go in right there. I got to clean that out a little better. Let's see where they're at. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Yeah, I mentioned last Wednesday, and I think in Tim's stream, you're getting ready to go live in a couple of days, have everything laid out, ready to go, and that didn't work out either here because I had other things I'm doing and decided not to mess with it. Everything is closed, so I can easily find everything. Okay, we got 4 of them here. Just take that little rubber piece off. It's useless. Doesn't need to be there. It's like a little tire, like for a Hot Wheels tire. Take that off and discard it. You barely touch it, and the little rubber piece comes off. Looks like say, a Hot Wheels tire. And when you're done, this is what you want when you take it off. So starting out, it looks like this, and that just comes off that easy. Set that on top. Grab my mallet, and we'll just carefully tap them in. And that's it. And it still works. Slide the tool off, move to the next one. I'm having a brain fart here. Putting that tool on there. Okay, it goes that way. Kind of press it straight and then tap it. And that one's good to go. Okay, those are done. Put the little helper tool away. And let's see what's next on the paperwork. We got those in. Aha, the magnets. Okay. I was supposed to lay out super glue if I needed it, and I forgot to grab it. But let me find the parts. I got super glue all over the place. I just got to grab some if I need it. Let's see. Grab 4 of the arms. And then these pieces here I just had. Rotate that around. There we go. Clown Hammer, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, let me find my magnets. And from everything I've been seeing, it appears that I want to use my ASA printed gears and not the ones in the kit, correct? Well, I had the, oh, here they are, I see them. Right there. Okay. Use ASA in your opinion. What you want, Nikita? Eat your doggy foods, then doggy bowl. See if I got any glue right here. Oh. I'm sure it's not dried up. Well, I hate about buying glue if you don't use it even though the cap's on, it likes to dry up. That one right up. Drop this in. Damn it. Looks dried up. Squeeze by the table here. I gotta go grab my my glue out in the shop. Just a second. I'm coming, I got it. Glue and activator. Delos Logos, how you doing? 3D printing, put part A and part B, and you'll be done. Yeah. Well, I might need to drop a glue, so I wouldn't grab it in case I need it. Hello, Dave, how you doing? Yeah, it's not working, damn it. I'll get it to work, but God. Well, my big channel locks I don't have in here, damn it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now this other side, I didn't put any glue in, it's just pressed in, but I don't want to have to try to dig it out to put glue in. So I'll just leave it for now. All right. I got to make sure I have the tracks. God, these things are a pain in the ass. Okay, that one's done. See what's going on in chat. Nothing new. 19 people watching. Appreciate everybody. Please smash that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's not pressed in all the way. Is it? Okay, where's that tool? Okay, next one. Okay, I got that one. I got some bigger magnets like this I use on my laser, and yeah, they're pretty hard to get apart. Okay, got 3. Almost. Pain in the butt. Alrighty, 4 done. Oh, anyway, damn magnets. Let's see what we got next. Where's the paperwork? Okay, magnets are done. MR63 bearing, slide the MR63 bearing into place is shown. Screw the bearing with M3 by 10. Screw down until snug, but do not over tighten, as it could strip the plastic. Alrighty then. Let's figure out where that's at. M3 by 10. M3 by 10 right there. MR63 bearing. Are those little tiny bearings I was using the other day because I dumped them in a tray? I think that's what those are. Yeah, Chad, are those little tiny bearings I was using in my last live stream? I ended up putting them in a tray loose. I'm pretty sure it's those because I don't have them in the baggie no more. Well, that explains why you keep stuff in baggies and don't dump them in trays and throw away the baggie. So remember what the part is if you didn't write it on the tray. Yeah, the bearing from before that I used last Wednesday, they fit on that little tiny screw or bolt, as I would call it. So it's probably the right one. So I didn't see anybody in chat say different. Yeah, it's got to go in from which side? Well, that's weird. Okay, the side with the lip on it. Okay, that's one. Yeah, it's real windy outside, Brandy. And as long as we don't have rain. I got to put a bunch of miles on that car so I can smog it, and I'd rather it wasn't raining. Okay, that looks good. That's number 2. There's a little tiny lip right here on this side. This side doesn't have it, so that's the side the little bolt goes in on. All right, those 4 done. See what's next. Okay, do the same thing on the arm. The 4 bearings out. Christopher, hello. How you doing? Just Push Print. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a great day. We double check that. Yeah. Let me make sure those were the same screws or bolts, whatever. M3x8. No, using the wrong ones. I'm putting 10 in it. M3x8s are right here. Hey, Matt B. Ironworks. Let's see. Jerry, question. Your Stormtrooper helmet print, the multicolor one, what filament was that, please? The pink, orange, and green one, I think you mean. That was Panchroma. PolyMaker Panchroma. They're neon colors. I think you're talking about this one right here, right? Or you might be the one that you can see Stormtrooper. I don't think you mean this one, right? You mean the Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper was done with the Navarre 3D filament from Trevor, Layerworks filament that he sells on his website. And this was done in a rainbow gradient. And the top one was a couple different colors. All the way up to about right here was one color, and then the very top was another color. It was done in a rainbow. And it fits. That file was from Do 3D a long time ago. It used to be a free file. They no longer have it listed on their site as a free file. Yeah, it came out really good. Thought I'd try to do something different. I've never seen a, I got into 3D printing in 2017. I got into 3D printing because I wanted to do a white Stormtrooper helmet. And then it takes me all the way till into 2023. And then I finally print one, and then I don't even do it white. Then I do it rainbow. So that's kind of how that happened. Trying to screw that in pretty close to being tight, but not snug. Come on, get in there. That's good enough. And it's not good enough, I can always come back and change it, right? More to go here. Yeah, I've got boxes and boxes of resin prints and some models in another room and big Home Depot boxes, stuff I used to have out here. I run out of room. Once in a blue moon, I sell stuff, give stuff to my grandson. Once in a while, I throw stuff away. My son said, Dad, next time you decide to throw stuff away, wait till I go through it before you throw it out. I done a video here like 2 years ago where I got one or two big trash cans and I threw models in it. But they were painted, most of them, but they had bad layer lines and stuff. They really weren't, it wasn't something you could sell. They look good from a distance, but not close up. Okay, that's done. Okay, let's check this paper. Okay, we got that in. Bearing screw, next. Trigger preparation. Screw the M3 by 8 screws into each side of the trigger as shown. Leave about 3.5 millimeters space between the trigger body and the screw head. Alrighty then. M3 by 8. Yeah, these little ones here. Yes, that's about right. What do you think? Hey, Simon Snow, how you doing today, my friend? Thank you very much, Simon Snow, for being a channel sponsor, channel member. I appreciate it. I changed the name from channel member to channel sponsor with YouTube because everybody that, helps me out every month, they're technically a sponsor, and I appreciate it. And see, before I went live, Fabrico became a channel sponsor this morning. And there's one other person that became a channel sponsor. Can't remember his name. MJ Longshot became a sponsor also. And then Montana Maker super chatted me $9.99. I greatly appreciated. Now I was going to play music today, and I went to Pretzel Rocks, I think it's called. They used to play on Twitch, and I tested it with Matt yesterday before my live stream, and he couldn't hear it play, so I don't know what was going on with it. I could hear it fine, but even though it's coming out of my desktop speakers, he couldn't hear it. I thought it was being piped into the stream. I was going to play it today. But if you don't have a monthly subscription to it, then they plaster you with ads. And thank you very much to Jason with LDO Motors for sponsoring this build, and then PolyMaker plus for sponsoring Filament. Greatly appreciated. It's the first kit I've ever got from Jason built. Yeah, I tend to start a lot of things and don't finish it. Remember my what was the name of it? My Halo helmet that I did. It's sitting out in the garage. I bought the plastic. I got the heater to make the mold injected, the form injected mold thing for it. Never did do another video on it, but I got it out there. It's just waiting to get done. Content to be made. Got a lot of laser content I need to get done on my fiber laser and my CO2 gantry RF laser, which has a metal tube, not a glass tube, from How TN Lasers. Right after Christmas, I wasn't doing much with anything other than mainly my live streams. Then Tico Laser, I'm working on a couple videos for him. I got one of them started, but I haven't finished it yet. Hey, Dan's 3D Print UK, what's going on? How are you? Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I first got into 3D printing back in 2017. My first printer was a CR10, 300 by 300 by 400 height. And now I see a lot of companies coming out with printers that are not even quite that tall. They're talking about how big the beds are, 300 millimeters. Yeah, well, they were back in 2017 too. I think a perfect size printer is 445. 400 by 400 by 500 is a perfect size printer. But once again, it all depends what you do. My X1 Carbon works great, I never thought I'd really like something with a small bed, but a lot of things you can print in parts. You don't need to print big, because you print too big, look at all this, you run out of room. But most of this was printed small and put together. A lot of it's resin prints and stuff. But anyway, okay, those 4 are done. Let's see what's next. Okay, here's where we're going to come into the plastic gears. Got to find the tool. Let's see, place gear onto 32 tool, whip face down, blah, blah, blah. All right, that part, and find my gears. Okay, I got the 4 gears. I need that doohickey. Place gear in the 30 tooth tool and show them to whip face down. So I'll take that gear, put it in there, then run this shaft all the way through to the bottom, I believe. Don't use the metal hammer on this step. Yep, how about my rubber mallet and tap it all the way down is what I'm thinking. Because obviously it's too tight like that. I got a rubber mallet with a rubber side, and I got a rubber mallet with a hard plastic side. So I'm thinking hard plastic. Yeah, I think it's all the way down. I'll put it here on the edge where I got a 2x4 underneath it. Okay, that's all the way down. Ta-da! Thank God it didn't break. But I've done that my whole life, especially working on cars and trucks. I get things jerry tight, and that's usually too tight. That's all the way down. There's 2. Spreading the white patch around here. What are you doing? That's all the way down. Okay, where's my other one? Here it is. I'll change cameras for you. That's it. 4 down. Didn't break anything. Okay. Gears must be a tight fit. Oh yeah, they're tight. Now we're going to put that spacer on there that I printed out. Slide the spacer of the long shaft on the shaft until it contacts 32th gear. Zoom in on that. Okay, goes on that side. Got those right here. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's done. Aha, now we have to work with the motors. Cool. And I do have IPA in a bottle. Matter of fact, my IPA bottle was dried out, so I added more IPA to it so I can clean up them gears. Before we install, make sure the wires are installed. My porch is on. Now, are these the ones where I'm using? I'm using the printed gears, right? Since I'm using ASA on here, I believe. Since I used ASA on here, I'm going to use ASA to match it, right? That way the teeth all line up. Yeah, use printed gears, all right. All right, so I'll make sure. Okay, let's see. So organize some stuff here. One screws back in there. Put that tool away, which I'll never need again, so I'll do my next kit. If I do a next kit. Looking for that printed tool. Oh, here it is. There's somewhere, right? Little thing here. Put the motor in. Respoolers. Let's see. Look at the picture. Okay, the shaft has a flat spot on it, and the tooth, the printed gear, has a flat spot, so we'll line that up. I don't think that lip is going to stop anything. Till it reaches the face of the jig. Yeah. Okay, by pressing on the table, I've got the shaft flush with the end of the gear. So that, in my mind, that sounds right. PC Van Led, how you doing today? Oh, you want it on further than that, Thunder Keys? Push it down further. Okay. All right, it's down further. Perfecto, okay. Now I'll do that 4 times, and I'll take some IPA, clean up the gearbox, and grease it. That's probably what the paperwork's going to say. Let me carefully tap on it. And I'll take my fingers and press it further. No, I won't. Need to go a little bit further, though. Hey, Matt German. Let's see. I had a socket that would work in here, but I don't have one in here. That way the socket would be over top of the shaft, and I could put more 4-gallon ports on it. What do I got? Yeah, I got something over it. Yeah, this will work right here. I can put it over top of the shaft and put more pressure on it. Okay, pop, there it went. All right, I got it. There's 2. That last one, like the key part might have been slightly off. That would have caused it also. It would have been so difficult. Nice little pop. I'm sure you heard that. And that worked. That's 3. Just push print. Hello, hello. I'm trying to keep it up on chat better than I did last time. If I had a 4th monitor, which I can't hook up to my computer, I could have one just for chat close to me so I could read it instead of being far away. Oh. And that was 4. Now let's take a look at the paperwork. Okay, let me clean up the little IPA. Where'd that bottle go? Okay, I've got IPA in a bottle. I've got a trash can on the floor, and I've got a gearbox on the gear little motor here. So I'm going to spray the gearbox over the trash can. Get them nice and clean. Alrighty then. Okay, those are good. Let's see where we at. I'm gonna have to grease them now, I guess, right? Didn't say anything here about greasing. Please ensure there's no debris. Process gearbox. You might want to flush in with IPA or solvent, unless greasing's in a later step. Okay, working on the needle pixel installation. Yeah, the kit came with the gears printed in nylon, but I've seen on other streams that you should use your ASA gears or ABS gears because they work better and they don't bind as much as the ones that come on the kits. Hey, Benny, Bitey, how you doing today? So I wound up using the printed ones here, but I printed an ASA. Okay, let me go back to my paperwork. Oh, doing pretty good. It's windy here in Las Vegas right now. A lot of wind outside. Okay, let me find my other parts. I tried printing these in two different orientations. Oops. The way I dropped it in on the build plate where one side was flat, and then I went ahead and reprinted them where they were straight up and down. And I used tree supports and I broke them off, and I thought it'd have a better finish, but it didn't seem to matter. So you can see right there where I had the finish in the bottom where they're on the build plate. Printed just like that. Okay, got 4 of those. Then I need that other little part, which is probably here. And these, I had some clear filament laying around. I printed these in so I wouldn't have to wait till I unboxed the kit to get it out. I didn't open up the kit in advance of the live stream. Lisbon, Portugal, it's raining. All right. Yeah, they're calling for rain here later this week. I think California's going to be getting some rain here any minute now. Well, let me stop and drink some of my soda for a minute. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And if you want a chance winning a roll of PolyMaker, the top of chat, there's a pinned post. You have to be present to win. You can fill that out. As soon as we draw for that and I have a winner, I'll have you email me and I'll be able to send you the code and the link right away. I already have it from PolyMaker. Okay, see the wires. Oh, they're right here. Yeah, we'll do that drawing for the PolyMaker here in just a little bit. How about 10 minutes? See, it's 10 to 1. I started at 11, so I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. So in 10 minutes, do the drawing for a roll of PolyMaker. You stop for a minute. Take a look. Let's see. Yeah, we currently got 14 people entered for the PolyMaker drawing. Looks like we got 22 people watching. And we got 20 likes. Thank you very much. That's almost neck and neck. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Really appreciate it. And we'll go back to working on these here in just a second. Take a look at that picture there. Wire comes out the side. Well, that's wrong. Something's wrong about that. I'm looking at these pictures and figure this out. Oh. No. All right. Hey, Dan, 3D Print UK. Let's see. Yeah, you can email me if you want. It doesn't matter. I'll see it. It'd be easier to see it. JENAP1 at yahoo.com. Or I'll post it in a minute in chat. Trying to figure this light out. Just check and see which way that presses in. All right, that worked. Almost. Okay, those 4 are done. Press LDN, did that. Slide the motor in, but we're going to have to grease record. Okay. There we go. Slide the N20 motor in the groove on the mount. Make sure the wires are facing up when the motor's in place. We recommend you leave the gearbox super lube. Please ensure that there are no debris. All right. Grab my lube, the grease that came with it. Okay, there's a couple notches on each side. It's very easy to go in front of it or behind it. So you just got to get it just right, and then it'll press down in there. And that looks like enough grease to me. Let's see what's the next step going to be. I'll put that piece over the top. Fold the Y over the top and then zip ties. Let me do all 4 of those first. Go back here and read chat. Leaner Burn. Hello, hello. How you doing today? It's working on my box turtle build. This is part 2 of the live stream series. Glad you could join in. Please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to be drawing for roll of PolyMaker. Oh, I can draw for roll of PolyMaker right now. Go ahead. If anybody hasn't done it, fill out the link at the top of chat for a chance to win a roll of PolyMaker. Let me grab a drink here, and then I'll close that drawing, and I'll close the form, and we'll draw that in just a second. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Thank you for the 22 people that are here with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Because if people didn't watch my content and give me thumbs ups and subscribe, then I would have no reason to even be here. So I really appreciate each and every one of you for all that you do. I really appreciate it. You go find the form here, just a second. Close it down. Okay, we got 17 people entered. We bring all the names over. Okay, let me share my screen. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I try to be entertaining whenever I can. Let's see, share screen. All righty. And there we have a wheel. On this one, I'm just going to shuffle it a whole bunch of times myself rather than have somebody give me a number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 entries for 1 roll of PolyMaker filament. Once I win, I'll give the winner 2 minutes in chat to reply and say they're here. And then I'll give you my email so you can email me and I'll shoot you right back the code. Good luck, everybody. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drum roll. MG Longshot, congratulations. You want to roll a PolyMaker? Are you still in chat? Please say something if you're still in chat. Yeah, they were here earlier. MG Longshot, and they could have a commercial though. So if you're in chat, please say something. Here he is, or they are. I'm not sure it's a he or she or them. Congratulations. Let me give you my email in chat. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you the code right back. Okay, there's my email in chat. Please shoot me an email, and I'll send you the code. And we'll get back to building here in just a minute. All right. 1 second, guys. Let me take care of this real quick. Okay, here's the link in the code. It's worth $35 in PolyMaker, whether you buy filament or apply it towards something else. I usually try to find two $20 rolls, and then I just pay the $5 difference. But I'm sending that back to you right now. Just let me know in chat when you get it. Just say, hey, I got it. And there you go. And let's get back to putting those motors in. All right, you got it. Awesome. Paul the Alien actually is over there broke. I glued him back together a long time ago and he fell apart. He's 4 foot tall and he got bumped over and broke again. I haven't glued him back together yet. But one of his arms is broken, his head and his legs. But the big xenomorph is right here. See you, Matt. Take care. Okay, let me go back to where am I at? Let me switch cameras back. Go back to what I'm working on. Okay, we've got this one done and lubed. Time to put another one in, lube it all up. Can never have enough lube. Yeah, as you guys probably know, I only do my live streams on Saturday when I actually talk to people. I do videos, obviously, because I got like 500 or so on my channel on YouTube, but I don't ever do live builds. I'm always, last time I did a live build, like I mentioned last week, was when I did my Prusa Mini kit. That was done over 2 live streams. But I'm actually enjoying this. I'm having fun. I just got to have music playing or something so it's not dead quiet. And once again, that'll slide down in that little groove. You can kind of see it. It's packed with lots of grease all the way around on all 4 sides. So grab the next one. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't have my light in here. I think that one's in place. No, it's got to be out. It's rocking back and forth. It can't be right. Okay, now it feels solid. There's no movement this way. It's really hard to see the little groove where it goes. At least it is for me. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta lube up the fourth one. Originally, I thought about just making a bunch of videos on this build, but that, in my opinion, that'd be too hard to do. Just simpler, just to live stream it. The wires got to go up. At least that way they're soldered in the up position, it says. Okay, that feels good. Go back over here to chat. All right. Okay, got those 4 done. Let me check my paperwork here. See where we're at. Okay. It's like we need 2 zip ties, and then we're going to put that piece on. And that's an M3 by 10. All right, you grab the M3 by 10. They're right here. Okay, when did I miss the part about that needed the heat insert? Top of the motor, fold, attach, zip tie, mount, make a zip tie, cut flush, slide a gearbox in the cover. That's got a heat insert, but I don't remember that being in the instructions. But obviously I can see one, so it's not a big deal, but so I got the parts right here. And then right there, where you see the left red arrow, there's an insert right there. I don't remember that step unless I overlooked it. Take care, just push, print. I see they'll go in like that. All right, let me get my heat press back, plug back in. Okay, that's warming up. The little one on the shelf. Take care, Matt. I'm not. I'd have to go back to see what you're talking about, unless you're talking to somebody in chat. The little one on the shelf. That happens a lot in the live streams. The guy will be talking on the live stream about something, and by the time he reads your comment in chat, his mind has moved way past that comment, so he has no idea what you're talking about. So anyway, but yeah, I'll be more than happy to answer whatever you want to talk about. Oh, I guess I better turn it on, right? Push the red button so it can get hot. And then I can put the heat inserts in these 4 pieces. And then I can, I need zip ties. Need one more. It's like pickup sticks. It's like you ask one of your kids, said, "Hey, do you ever play 52 pickup or pickup sticks?" And pick the deck and. All right, it's up to 260 degrees. We're good to go on that. Try to move it where you can see it. But yeah, I don't remember that step. Unless it might have verbally told me to do it and I just overlooked reading it. But it's not a big deal. You know how instructions are? Most people don't look at them until they have a problem. And I'm like, oops, I got leftover parts. Where does that go? That worked. But if you're just popping in, please smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Share out my content. And obviously, if you're commenting, you've already subscribed. The reason I turned on subscriber mode is a few years ago, the porn bots would pop up in everybody's live stream. So if you set it to subscribe mode for 5 minutes before somebody can comment, then that doesn't happen. At least it's never happened since. One, two, three, the one to go. We're getting there, guys and gals. Okay, those are in. Unplug the iron, move it out of the way. Don't want to get burnt. See what chat's saying? Not much. Okay, I'm going to go back over to my paper and see what we're doing here. Oh, yeah, the wires. Take a look at that. They roll over the top, go down the side, zip ties. All right. Take that tape off. And I go like that and runs down. So check the direction of the head on your zip tie and try to run it through. These are going through pretty good. Lay my wire in it. The zip tie started. Get both of them started. You can just take your finger up against it, kind of route it, and take your flush cutters or your toenail clippers, as I like to call them, these right here, and trim the excess. Be careful you don't clip your wires. And then grab that, throw it in the garbage. No reason why you shouldn't clean up while you're making a mess, right? That way, when you get done, it's not everywhere. Take one of these. I put the heat shirt in. We're going to take an M3 by 10. You see there's a slot right there above the motor, and that has a slot on it there. You can see it right there on the tip. Just the tip. Presses in there. Just the tip. No more needed. Then we'll put a bolt in from the bottom. M3 by 10. I didn't lay them out, did I? Yeah, I did. Right here. And snug it up and you're good to go. And there's one down. Go back and look at chat. This chat's still working. I don't see nothing going on. Let me hit play. Hope I didn't drop off the stream. My stream didn't end, did it, guys? Are we still here? Yeah, it says I'm still live. Okay. Yeah, I'm still here. All right. The way my internet is sometimes. Grab 2 more zip ties. I'm keeping the head of the zip tie on the left side. Just kind of feed it down through there. It'll come out the other side, unless you got debris in the way like I do on one of them now. Yeah, I got to get a pick and get that out of there. Yeah, this is very time consuming. But I compared my times on my first stream compared to a few other people that were streaming, and looks like I'm right in the ballpark. We're all taking about the same amount of time to do about the same amount of work. Might have to curl the tip on the zip tie and try to get it to make the bend. All right, there it goes. And once again, I'll lay my wire through there, get both zip ties started. I just won't take them all the way down until I get the wire where I want it. I'll just kind of get it close. And I'll lay my wire up on top like the picture shows. Hold it in place and then kind of wiggle back and forth and pull your zip ties tight. Then you can take your 2 fingers and kind of snug it up. And it'll kind of look like that. And take your flush cutters, being careful not to cut your wires. Trim the excess off. Then take that excess and throw it in your garbage can, just to try to tidy up your area. And then we're going to take this piece here that has a little tab that sticks out. And we'll stick that in right there on top. And there's a heat insert that we put in there. We'll put that in, put that M3 by 10 in there, and we'll snug that together. And that one's done. 2 more to go. Go back to the full camera so you can look at my room. And then you can see all the crap that you don't want to print or all the stuff you might want to print. Anyway, yeah. No, I won't be going to Rocky Mountain Rep Rap. I know I'm in Vegas. It's just in Colorado, but I can't afford it. One of these days I'll get there. It'll happen. I just don't know when. But if you ever come to Vegas, you're welcome to come by the house, visit, and see all my junk. Yeah, very well thought out kit. Some people have questioned the price, but if you go out, it's open source. If you find all these parts yourself and the nuts and bolts, a lot of stuff you're going to have to buy in bulk, and you'll probably pay a lot more money when it's all said and done. So it's great that a company can come out with a kit where it has everything you need. The instructions, there's nothing like it on the planet. It shows you every step. You can rotate it, look at it, zoom in, zoom out. You know, it's all amazing stuff. So yeah, it's very well worth what they're asking. Yeah, I know a lot of different people that randomly come to town, but they fly in and then they take a cab to the hotel or an Uber. And I live very far away from the Strip. I'm up on Sunrise Mountain, and I've only had one person where I went downtown, picked up him and his wife. Red Light, if you know who Red Light is online, and they came by to visit. But usually people don't have a transportation. Okay, run 2 more zip ties down in here. And like I said, sometimes in the zip ties, you got to make a little curl at the tip. That way, when you get it in the slot, it will spin around. Here, let me change cameras here so you can see what I'm doing. This is only the 3rd time I've done it, but here we go. And there'll be a 4th time in just a minute. But, you know, try and you'll succeed. Get those started so I get my wire in place. Take the 2 wires, fold them up over top of the motor, and snug up your zip tie. Same with the second one. And take your flush cutters and nip off the excess, being careful not to cut your red and black wire. Otherwise, you'll have a problem. And then we'll take the piece that I put the heat insert in right here. And we'll take an M3x10 and we'll put this doohickey together. Put the slot in the hole, hold it in place. And these, we just run them in snug. Always remember, even though you're putting into a heat insert, you're still working with plastic. Don't ever bear down on anything like you're working on an engine or something, and just get it nice and snug and stop. And that is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I got one more. We're getting close. Take care, Montana Maker. Thank you very much for coming by, my friend. Hope you have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend. Uh-oh. I got this motor upside down. Here, let me show you an error I made. See how the wires come off this motor and they're soldered hanging down? Well, I need the wires to be on top. So I got to pull this out, flip it over, and reinsert it. Because if I force them, it might break the soldering contacts. So, and it said to make sure your wires are on the top. So I'll just simply take it out. I'll flip it over 180, put it back in that slot. And once you find the slot, it'll grip it and you won't have any play right here. So now I can take the wires, run them on top. We get these zip ties started. And I know that most of you know everything I'm saying, but there might be new people watching that don't know, quite what you're doing or understand why you're doing it the way you're doing it. So I figured might as well explain while I go. Because you never know when you might hear something that might help you out. I learn from people every day. And I learn nothing from my wife. Anyway, I don't think she's still watching. Oh, I have learned that if I don't go buy my wife what she wants to eat, she'll whine and whine until I do. That's one truth I can tell you. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, that's the other part right here. Put that one in. And then 3 by 10. Just see, I got a gap there. I need to close that gap when I start it so I don't go in crooked. So I'll keep it held together and then run it in. Don't have a gap to try to screw it together. You'll cross thread it. May cross thread it. And run it down snug, and that one's done. Okay, let's go look at some paperwork here. And we got that done. See where we're at. Okay, we're going to press bearings in. Install the bearings parts as shown. Make sure the bearing is flush with the outer face of the part. Okay. Alrighty. Go back where I can see chat. Hey, Mom Fam, how's it going there, my friend? We need all these parts here. And I'm going to grab the bearings that are here somewhere. At least the bags are getting to be fewer and fewer. Well, here's the bearings. They're back hiding. Lots of bearings. Where's my razor knife? Well, I should have put it back, but did I? No, I didn't. There it is. Hiding. Well, that's definitely flat on the top. It's got a flat surface. I'm thinking that's supposed to be round, obviously. That's why when I printed these, it's obviously flat. Maybe it's supposed to be that way to make it tight. I don't know. Can't imagine that. When I printed these, I put tree supports on them just so that wouldn't happen. See the texture on the bottom? I put tree supports to try to keep their shape. Just clean off any debris, but I think maybe they're supposed to be that way. Yeah, I don't think there's no way that's going in with that being flat on the top. Maybe it's made that way. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah, I think it's made that way. Make sure it's flush with outside. Yeah, it's supposed to be that way just so it has a tight fit, I believe. You can even see it there. Right there on top. Just hook it on the flat spot, put a lot of pressure, and try to press the other side in. Yeah, it seems to go in okay like that. Yep, it's working. Getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. Couple more to go. Just put it on the flat spot, press it in a little bit, flip it over on the table, use your palm press, and hope it don't make that cracking sound like it just did. Okay, one more. I think, no, two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, two more. 8 total. You want a cracker, Nikita? Here, I'll give you a cracker. You've been a good girl and haven't been barking at Daddy. Here you go. Where's Sandy? Yeah, right now it's 65 degrees and windy in Las Vegas. Okay, those are done. Take a look at my paperwork here. Okay, we got all those pressed in. Slide the frame left into place. Make sure the wires on the top of the N20 motor do not get pinched by the frame. Secure them with the M3x8, but leave it loose for the next step. All right, looks pretty simple. M3x8 right here. Got to move that zip tie head over a little bit. Okay, that looks good. One. The wires kind of lay down on top there. So how's everybody in chat doing? Anything new with anybody? Anything going on? Okay, that's two. Yeah, I'll make STL for the NTS box turtle. Not much going on here. Okay. Okay, that's all four. And then we're gonna have to do the other set. Well, let's see what it says. Alrighty, now we got to play with that gear. Slide the gear 30 spacer over the side 8, then a shaft T. Inside a shaft left. Keep left screw loose in the last step. You should be able to slightly pivot the shaft and gear to get down the mesh. I snug it back up. They're meshing. It feels pretty good. There's a slight bit of something there, but yeah, I loosened that one screw right there, and then it meshed right together. Seems to be pretty good. Go on to the next one. Loosen this up first. Slide the shaft in. Okay, it feels good. You kind of get a feel for it. Could be on a seam that'll wear over time. Okay. I hope the SA parts hold up. My dog barking at nothing. You've probably seen a pigeon or something. Okay. Well, that one's off. See, that one's off centered, so let me loosen this back up again. Slide it in further. Spin it to where it feels good. And then tighten it up. Oh, it's still slipped. What's going on there? Oh, there it goes. I just had to pop it in. Okay. What you barking at, silly dog? Feels good. Okay, let me switch screens. See where we're at. Got that done. Okay, now we're going to run the LED down through there and put the other side on. Slide the frame right over the shaft as shown. M3x8. So let me look at that picture just for a second. Let's see. Bring you guys back over here and we'll keep looking at the picture. I'm checking it here just for a little bit. Okay, let me go back over here to chat. Okay. No binding, feels smooth. But that's some keeping a couple steps up. Do the rest of these. This is really cool. Whoever figured out how to design this from scratch is a rocket scientist. Must be. Okay. There's a tiny bit of something right there. But I think it'll fix itself. I'm not going to take it apart and go, oh, that's a rub mark. Let's burn all this plastic off. I think it's fine. The rest are fine. Whatever it is, it'll just work itself out of the way. Okay, that seems to be good. Come over here to this one. Nope. Loose that back up. Nothing is binding in there. Okay, that's good. One more. Just about got it. We got 16 people watching. At least we did. Let me refresh my page. I guess I streamed this on the wrong day. Too many other people were streaming. But you never know who's doing what and when. So we, 16 people. Oh well. Life goes on. And spin freely. One little tiny spot where there's something, like another one. I think that'll fix itself. Yeah. Yeah, I seen it was on this morning. I didn't realize that. Oh well. Sometimes people multi-stream. They leave them muted and watch multiple streams. Go back over here. Make sure it moves smoothly, not binding. Okay. Drop the trigger into the respiller as shown. Ensure that the screws are not rubbing the sides and the trigger is enabled to move back and forth freely. All right, let's check that. Wonder how tight those have to be. Okay, I screwed them out far enough that they drop down in there. The magnet will work. The cap will go, this will go over top of it, I'm sure. So I guess as long as they can move and it pivots back and forth, I guess that's okay. Hey Rick, how you doing today? Thanks, Glenn. It just has to be able to move a bit. Trigger the and then stop. Okay. Plenty. All right. Got to unscrew those a tad bit more. Okay, they press down in there. Trigger moves, magnet grabs it. On to the next one. Okay. That was a grease cap. I threw away some garbage on my table when I thought it was a piece of tape hit the garbage can and made a thud. I'm thinking, wow, what was that? A little cap goes on the grease. Thank God it was on top. So anyway, got one more here to do. Obviously, I don't know what 3.5 millimeter gap is when I screwed those in, so got to back them out quite a bit. They work like hinges. Pivot point. And that's that. So we got those done. Let me go back to my paperwork here. Drop trigger in. Let's see. Got that. Hit next. Insert the 2 upper tabs, lightweight to the motor mount, and press down. Insert the 2 upper tabs of the light box into the motor and press them into place. Okay. Ta-da! Yay! I got a button for that. Let me find it. Yeah, we're getting close. And I can't say talking to chat is distracting because there's nobody on stream actually talking to me. So it's a matter of me reading it, and that's not distracting. So if I didn't have you here, this wouldn't go any faster. I'd still be reading it and doing it as fast as I'm doing it now. It's just like I say, I occasionally look up, read chat, or comment. Actually, I'm getting more work done now because I am on, and I'm not stopping to go watch Netflix or something. Say, well, I'll do it later. I'm committed to getting so far, right? So maybe I should do more stuff live streaming, and we'll get something will get accomplished. That's what my wife would say. Yeah, start painting something, go live. That way you get it done. Okay, those are all snapped together. Things seem to turn real well. Thank you, Thunder Keys. Please smash the like button, everybody. I think that's why Killaprint started streaming. Helps get projects done. Yeah, it makes sense, actually. Because you're committed to getting so far and you have people around the world watching you, and you don't want to blow it. So okay, that looks good there. Change camera so you can see what I'm seeing. Stop. Make sure the trigger moves freely and doesn't get stuck. It does not get stuck. Oh, cool. We get to put these on now. Looks like we got the little plastic printed piece that goes on there first, and those press on. And they press all the way on probably, and the little plastic piece would stop them. Let's see. Slide the bearing spacer on the axle fold by the wheel drives. They should seat flush against the bearing in the frame sides. Okay. Awesome. We come back over here where I can see my chat. Go to that camera for you guys. I'll click on that and I can see chat. Okay. We find those little spacers that are 3D printed. Okay, they're not blue. Oh, here they are. They're in this tray that I printed. These are cool little trays. I think I either got these on Thingiverse or printables, and they were real small, so I sized them up like 200 or 300%, and I printed out 3 to put parts in. And then I went to the dollar store, and I bought a bunch of these tubs right here for like, I don't know, $1.25, whatever they are nowadays. To put stuff in. That look better than having Amazon boxes on screen. What happened? Okay. So put that purple bit on right there. And I'm shoving the bearing out of the opposite side. That's not good. I might have to get a socket to press that on. Or maybe I can twist it down. Small socket would work, and then tap it. Can't think of nothing else that would work. Let me go back to that camera for a minute. Stop and take a break, get something to drink. Yeah, well, the one side is pressed on almost all the way. The other side isn't. It's stuck. But I'm thinking take a small socket, put over that so it's not covering up the shaft, and then tap it carefully and tap it all the way down. That's what I'm thinking anyway. See what chat thinks. Yeah, I got a reamer here. I could have cleaned it up a little better. Didn't think about that. Oh, I've got this one, then I got this one. It's like a needle. And I don't think there's no way I'm pulling that back off. No. Not today. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that worked fine. Just a little reaming fixed it. Now I'm stuck with fixing this one now. Now I'll probably go to the socket in the garage, tap it on. Let me get the other two done, and then I'll come back to it. If my dog could open doors, I'd have her go grab me a socket. And my wife wouldn't do it, and then wouldn't know where to look if she did do it. Uh-oh. About to put the washers on. Go grab a socket. Just a second, guys. I'm coming. I got it. I went and grabbed the deep well socket. Like a 7/16. So this will work. As long as I put it on the corner of my table and I don't drive it through the top of it right here. Looks like that one side needs to go in a hair more. The other side's tight. So I don't know if that'll be good or not. They need to be flush. Well, I think I'm seeing a bearing, actually. I think that one bearing came out slightly that direction. So, let's see, what can I set that on? Tap it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I tapped it over now. You don't see anything. It spins free now. But the shaft sticks out further on one side than another. But then again, the gear, when you put the gear on it, that's the way the gear is anyway. So that spins free and it's down all the way. All right. Get those 4 done. So the socket saved the day. And thank you, Thunder Keys, for reminding me that I should have reamed that out with the reamer. That fixed the problem. There should be 7mm shaft sticking out on both ends. Well, they're not all identical. Most of them look the same, but one is obviously not as far. Check my paperwork here. Now we got to put a bunch of screws in, secure the wheel drives to the 8x80 axles with M3x6. So that page right there, M3x6, 2 on each one. M3x8. You put these back in the bag. I dropped a bunch of them and spilled them on the table on purpose. M3x6. I'm on the hunt for M3x6. And I found them here in the bottom. Them are tiny. Yeah, I just found them. But I took most of the small bags out of the bigger bags except for one. It's going to get that barely snug. I don't want to break the plastic. Yeah, if you guys are available, guys and gals, DeWitt will be on at 4 o'clock Pacific. DeWitt 3D up in Canada. He'll be working on his turtle box. He's much further along than I am. He talks a lot more during his streams than obviously I do. Yeah, box turtle. Yeah, it's been a fun project. And 3x6. Okay, I used all those up. Now I need more. So that tells me that the ones I used were for something else. And 3 by 10. Well, there is no more. Well, there has to be, right? The others were an option, were optional, not included. Bottom panel. I'm not understanding you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got those. 5, 6. I'm short 6 bolts. In 3 by 6. Yeah, I'm looking everywhere for them. Let's see, what's this? Hiding in here. Well, I'm in 3 by 8. There's rubbers. In 3 by 6 set screws with 3 of those. Yeah, I'm not seeing any extra M36 screws. We have a million M3 by 8, but not M36. Okay, that's the pie. Control board, the only thing inside there. Zip ties. Those are my peanut butter crackers. Hardware for wheels. M3x6. Okay, I used the wrong ones. Machine screws with a rounded head. Hardware for wheels, like I think you mentioned to me. Machine screws with a rounded head. That isn't what I used on here. So I guess I got to take all these back out. Both will work. Okay, well, they're recessed, so you won't see them. They're going to get covered up as long as the ones I put in there with the big head on them don't go somewhere else. So if you're watching, everybody, I used the wrong ones, but I guess they'll work. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't necessarily separate the different bags. I just dug through. I find bowls that says M3x6, whatever they are, I grab them and go. I don't really pay attention to whatever other writing is on the bag, or if they're for a different purpose other than the size listed. But it'll work. Okay, those are in. Need two here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, putting the rubbers on. That's the fun part. It comes with the rubbers for the spoolers here, and then it's got rubber feet included. Even though I printed mine out of TPU, I'll use the nicer ones. And there's a small lip here on the outside Tim was talking about. Be careful you don't break off. Then it's got a guide in the middle. That this rubber, which also has a guide in the middle. Let's see, it's close. Let's see. Okay. Rubber only goes on one way. See, there's a raised lip right there, closer to one side than the other. It'll be closer to the inside than the outside. So I'll just put it over top and carefully slide it on, I guess. I'm winging it as I go, but it's easy enough to do. Kind of work it all the way around with your hand carefully. Slide it on. And it'll drop right in place and you're good to go. Just like that. So let's repeat that a whole bunch of times. I wonder if LDO uses somebody like PCB Way to get these kind of parts mass produced on certain things, or if they have a different supplier. Because just about everybody and their mother promotes PCB Way for everything. Yeah, these are really nice. Much better than something you could have 3D printed. Yeah, I don't think I could have done any of this any faster. It's just I had a little trouble finding some screws. And the one piece of the shaft that didn't deburr took a little bit longer, but I think I've been working pretty steady on this the whole stream. Okay. Got all those on now. Two, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Yeah. Okay, those are on. What's going on with my mouse? Oh, it's stuck. Okay, next step. Twist the wheels onto the axles. They firmly click into place. Alrighty then. I don't hear it clicking. Well, something must be slipping because I don't hear it clicking. There, I kind of heard a click there. I guess I'll call it good. I only heard one side kind of click. Appears to be in an old way. Okay, we'll call that one good for now. Got to get the thread started correctly. Trying to push it and thread it. And it's being difficult. I must not have had those set screws on this little round piece tight enough because it seems to be slipping on the other side. That appears to be good. One side looks cross-threaded. Maybe not. Okay, they're on tight. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's next. Hey, Clayton, how you doing? Aloha from Hawaii. Hello, hello. I've been to Maui once in my life. Me and my wife went there when we got married. Friendly reminder, you need 4 respoolers in total to assemble your box turtle. Before we move on to the next section, and ensure that you have 4 units built. I do have 4 units built. Turtleneck will be the next section. Let's see, I've been streaming since 11, 4 hours. So let me go back here to the front page. Yeah, 4 hours. I think that's long enough. Almost 4 hours anyway. So yeah, I can't believe it took so long to do these. I've been constantly at it working. Gave away a roll of filament. We'll be back at a different day, and we'll come back and start on the turtleneck and other parts and pieces. But yeah, it's been a great stream. So I'm going to have to figure out how to put chat on my screen, because when I share this out on YouTube, once it's not live, the chat isn't showing up like it's supposed to. YouTube isn't sharing it, and I have it set to do it. So I have to figure out in OBS how to put the chat window on the screen. That way when people watch, they can see the crickets or chat or who's asking what questions. And yeah, then I got to play music or something. So, but yeah, it's been really cool. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's important to spend the time on a step, though. So good job getting through it. Yeah, thank you very much, Thunderkeys. I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. But yeah, we got through it. It looks great. Everything's good so far. Let me go over here. Text, video. And Tim will be on, let's see, 2:33. In around an hour or so, Tim's going to be on. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, for like, subscribing, sharing. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my videos. I'm trying to grow it, obviously. I've been doing this since 2017, and I'm into all hobbies. I'm into resin printing, lasers, CNCs, 3D printing, painting, anything and everything. So everybody, thank you until the next live stream. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care now.